Yo, 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 what's up? Welcome back to the LBLC. I know so many people are watching the LBLCS right now because Worlds for Riot is just not on. It's not happening. There's no Game 5. Don't believe in a Game 5. It's not happening. So, don't even sweat about it, you know? We got a more important tournament going on anyway. What's up, Cooney? We got the LCS ARAM off-season 15-point tournament happening, which clearly takes precedence over some type of international Worlds competition. They're bullshit. Worlds is bullshit, okay? They don't even have a system for how many points your team is. We do. We've got one. And we've got a goddamn series on our hand here. I had to jump on down because I was blocking Slothman there. We're going to switch screens over in just a minute here. I'm excited because I'm alone for the first part of this, which just makes it a lot more fun. But it's also an ARAM, so it's not going to be that hard. It's going to be constant action. Oh my god, we're already in fucking picks. Here we go. You guys can't see half the screen. I'm going to fix that. Let's get it fixed up. All right, so both these teams have their presets of what they're allowed to pick for this game here. They've already been given those. I'm actually going to try to pull those up for you in just a second. All right, where we got here? What were their possible 10? All right, we got ding dongs right here. Oh shit! I still have Worlds on in the background. I mean, some stupid. Good thing it was muted. Some stupid game that doesn't matter. We got to wait a full 3 minutes. Don't worry. I'll go over them verbally because it looks like it's gonna be hard to just rip these up. But they selected Ezreal, Blitzcrank, Akshan, Nasus, and Sona. They also could have picked Rumble, Dr. Mundo, Rammus, Olaf. Interesting that they went with double ADC and the Sona. I guess Nasus can be definitely very good here. It depends on how you want to build them, too. You can go for the late game Nasus power spikes. But these 5v5 ARAMs have been really short overall, so I would expect him to be going AP. I'd expect you just want that burst, cut their armor down, and then try to blow them up with your 2 ADCs that you're running. Try to find picks with your Blitzcrank. Sona just being one of the most annoying ARAM champions to play against. And on the other side, we've got Rakan, Kayn, Nami, Elise, Caitlyn. Pretty good. I'm worried about their lack of true tank early on. You are going to have Rakan and Kayn be a little bit tankier coming up because the way you want to build these in ARAM, I mean, Kayn wants to go the red build here. Elise can be super powerful early on. She does fall off a little bit come later on in ARAM. Caitlyn's going to be super strong, especially with Nami as well. I think they're going to get outranged a little bit, especially with this threat of the Blitzcrank. So early on, I'm looking for Blitzcrank to be constantly super aggressive, hopefully along with those Ezreal and Akshan poking happening. And maybe for Nami Elise to look for a double catch and then into Caitlyn trap. You can really CC lock somebody up here pretty quickly and pretty easily with the combinations that you do have. My money, not going to put it anywhere. I could make a bet. I'm not going to do that because this game's going to be over by the time the betting is over. We've seen 6 games so far, and I think the average win time is something like 12 minutes or 13 minutes. So these games have been like just absolute bloodbaths in the very beginning. It's so different when you play ARAMs as a coordinated 5, especially against another coordinated 5, because when you're just, for shits and giggles fighting in a normal ARAM, 2 people could die or 1 person could die, and then maybe someone gets traded back, and then you wait until they come back. In these 5v5s, it's usually a lot of, okay, we're all inning right now, or we're looking for 1 pick, and the other team has to respond as quickly as possible, and it turns into this all-out brawl, and it goes 4 for 2 right away, and there's these constant fights. You usually see people being way more aggressive in these 5s, too, at least so far in the series. Looks like we're going to hop right on into game right now. Let me just switch the screen right over. Oh, no. It'll load. I believe in it. All right, there we go. The screen has now switched over successfully. Thank God. We'll get these up as quick as we can here. And I'll start casting it the way it should be casted, which is with great focus and intelligence. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Digging the skin game out of the side of Sensei Randals. Some big boy skins. Got the DJ Sona. Robot Blitz, Desert Sands, Nasus. Okay. This is already going to be a big fight, you can tell. Somebody's getting hooked, and it looks like it is them going all in. A big brawl just to start it off. Pikachu having to burn that early... Oh, wow. She didn't have to even burn some there. I would have thought she had a flash, but it looks like her team did have her back. But this is what I was talking about with being outranged slightly. I think they'll be able to dish out damage more quickly. Someone you don't know, just jamming, having a good time. Quite excited and looking for a loop around, but might get caught over here. Slothman again, just walking right back up. He's able to grab onto Rakan, who's going to try to dash away. They're able to trade some damage back onto that Nasus right there, but it's not going to be substantial. Every single time. Oh, Slothman's almost out of mana right now. Has no way to get it back, so he's going to have to just be patient until he has hook mana up again and decide to use it. The level up right there should help. He's pinging it even that he doesn't have the mana to do it yet. Pikachu dropping pretty low. Swag side might be going a little bit too much right there. Here comes Slothman. They're kind of grouped for him right here if he's able to pull one off. He does not have that flash available, but he does have the mana now for another Q. Oh, does not hit the hook that time as he does throw it out. Here comes Swag Side. Try to get some trading, but he's taking a lot of damage. Isn't necessarily going down, but they're able to trade back onto Ezreal. He did step on a trap. Sona's the first one to go down in this game. Swag Side is going to follow on that Kane. It's a 1-for-1. And like I was saying, these big brawls, it's not quite happening the way I thought it would. It's just a normal 1-for-1, and there's no all-ins from the teams here. Nasus, on the other hand, has been getting a few Q stacks off. Just saw him get another. Nice hook there. Slothman's able to pull in Caitlyn. Caitlyn not burning any sums, so we'll still have them up as soon as she is back into this lane, but that's the danger of Blitzcrank in an ARAM. And this just becomes a waiting game for Sensei Randals. All they want is to wait for that hook, try to get the poking off, and in between, and then capitalize as soon as he lands it. 3-1 goes the score, and Sensei Randals taking a pretty commanding early lead here as they're going to try to trade more on the Swag side and almost take him down for a second time, but he's able to zoop away. And you can see Blitzcrank even pinging those Q timers that he does have. Only getting a little aggressive on that Sona, trying to keep this poke up as much as they can, keep them forced back. They're down in levels here, so they do have the level 6. And red side is still only level 5. This is where you want to be able to try to make some type of play underneath the tower, at least poke them away from it so you can take some play or take some damage off of the tower here. Oh, Kane almost died in the back there. Slothman's got a Q in 13. Nice.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Praetorian. What's up, dude?
I don't know what. How are you? This is a fine morning. This is an early morning for LBLCS.
It is an early morning for LBLCS, and definitely Worlds are not on, so don't even look for those. You know, not worth it. Don't look for it. We're in an ARAM right now, and we're watching it. It's 3-1. Sensei Randals are ahead a little bit. Hook just missed from Slothman, trying to find some target, but here comes the tide away from Nami, and the full fight does engage. Nice ultimate from someone who's going to lock up two. They traded 1 for 0, 2 for 0. Can they find the third one? Elise is in the air, but I don't think she'll be able to do anything with it. A really nice trap might keep her safe. No, she goes down. It's a 3 for 0. And Akshan going all the way in, looking for more kills. He'll die to that tower, though. Someone you don't know should get his Q off, and he does, but he will die for his efforts here as he gets taken out by the Caitlyn.
All right. What timestamp are you at?
5 minutes. 5:01.
5 minutes.
5:02.
Okay. All right. We're all good now.
Cool. 7-3. Small gold advantage here for Sensei Randals. Caitlyn's been CSing pretty well. Akshan
Important things.
also been CSing.
Oh wait, that's Panther. Oh wow, that's my team.
That's why I asked if you were in the game before I asked you to come on. I was like, are you in this game?
Talking to LeChance on the last ARAM game, how play-by-play is pretty hard because it just doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's pretty constant, but speaking of something that's constant, so exciting, continuously going in, and there's a nice catch right there on the hook. Ram Cannon taking a lot of damage, gonna have to go invulnerable on that. At least they're able to find Slothman on the Blitzcrank. Now it's just, oh my god, Akshan's damage is gnarly when he connects all those dots. Really good stun, too.
Super fun to play. Do you have anything funky in the builds on ARAM? Oh, we got the AP Nasus.
Yeah, AP Nasus, but he's still stacking as well, so it's, you know, still going for that later game power. But we haven't seen these games go late. These games have been short-lived. Oh, Akshan trying to find a way into these fights, just swinging around like Spider-Man. Does get stunned up by Elise. Backside trying to go around the corner right there, almost getting pegged off by Ezreal. And Blitzcrank's back here with full mana, so the hooks are going to start to rain down upon them just moments away from that.
Oba, why don't you hop in the car?
Okay, here comes Swag Siding going in, but he's taking a lot of damage. He's able to drop the alcohol. Huge stun from Sona. That's a 4-man stun from them, and they're going to chase these guys back underneath the tower right now. It looks like Akshan's lining up this ultimate. Is he going to find some damage under the tower? He does. A flash from Caitlyn might be her demise, as here comes Akshan. Spider-Man swinging on in, knocking one down. He's getting the rest right now. Here's the second, going for the third. Can he finish it all off? And Ezreal's the one that takes it.
That Sona ult was pretty pog.
That was a dirty Sona ult. That was 4-man Sona ult. Because the engage here from PC. They're able to find 1 kill onto Sona. With Sona down, they can play a little bit more aggressive here. The flash heal. Oh my god.
Option's dead too.
He flashed into an Elise spider. That's pretty funny. Okay, here's the re-engage. They're going to try to get some back. I think they all want to die around the same time here and be able to buy. Ezreal still has knock on down, so if they do die here, it's still going to be beneficial to them in some way, but they're getting the pressure off themselves here. It's 12-8. They're going to push someone you don't know back. Just been chilling on the Nasus.
Yeah, they got some shutdowns there. Not that they'll be able to turn that into items quite yet, but the first item, second item starting to come down for everybody.
It's still really early. You want to die right up here right now. You don't want to let them chase you back, because if they do chase you back, then they have the ability to start taking towers. But with death timers being so low at 8 minutes here. Okay, here's the tidal wave. They're going to just look for some type of trading. Yeah, they might find a knockshot. A nice flash away is going to keep Shroud safe. Swag Sidon trying to go back in is going to go down in the end. Frozen gets hooked and killed. So 2 for 0 here. And the rest of PC just being chased back.
But yeah. Oh. Let's see. Well, looks like
Mr. Dying Duck said, just finished my ACT in time for some great LBL. My girlfriend's
nice.
proctoring ACTs, or was this morning, so my girlfriend
Wow,
might have
I
proctored your ACT.
Yeah, I
It's
wonder if,
possible.
Mr. Dying Duck is in the area.
It'd be easy to find you and eliminate you, Mr. Dying Duck. I've got an inside person
Wouldn't that
already.
be a small LBLCS?
Speaking of inside, it looks like they are getting all the way inside of this base, just pushing them all the way back. Oh my goodness. They might be able to end the game right here if they have the damage. I think they definitely can right here. Nice hook is going to make sure Nami falls as well. The bubble hits onto nobody. Pikachu just kiting back. Did such a good job this game. Really. Oh, wait, another's going down. Can they trade onto him? Version might be in trouble. Oh, No Name trying to get in front to block it, but the ultimate's being dropped on him. Oh, No Name just looking for damage now onto it. Is going to step onto the trap, take a lot of damage. Try to use that cleanse. Oh, it's just a couple hits away, but he gets stunned, he gets CC'd, and he goes!
It's still alive.
Get out of here.
Woo. Not even close.
What the hell? Go, Super Minion, turn.
I was going to say this is a really, really slow ARAM game, but... Or, sorry, really fast.
Tidal wave being dropped
Really
onto the
fast
Super Minions so that they cannot end the game. They're tanking it for their own Nexus right now. Spiderlings are going to help a bunch here, and they do have the new spawn wave coming in. Okay, so Akshan's huge. Nass is just able to buy items again. Ezreal's got some stuff completed here. They're going to come back with a vengeance. They got to find a pick in early or have a master class in baiting here. There's the hook. Swag Sighting getting hooked in, knocked up. Almost taken down. Not quite, though. They're able to get Rakan first. They're looking for Caitlyn next. And I think with Caitlyn gone and then Kane to follow, this will be the end of the game now. Looks like game one will be going over to Sensei Randals. But brand new comps are going to come out next time. See what they pick.
Yeah, it's kind of out of the loop on how the comps are picked, but...
So, well, I can fill you in. You want me to fill you in, or do you want to just like live in confusion?
No. I prefer not to live in confusion.
Okay.
I knew that there was a role and they were predetermined team comps, but how were the predetermined?
Before any signups for the tournament, we being like me and other staff members created 30 different sets of 10 champions that are all relatively balanced. Your games then were all pre-rolled before you were assigned a number, basically. So the entire tournament was pre-rolled, and then teams were randomly given their numbers. But you have a number for each game, game 1, game 2, game 3 of each series. And in those numbers, they're 1 through 30, contain the 10 champions. So you get sent those 10 champions, and you say, okay, game 1, you can select any of these 10 champions. Obviously, you can only have 5 because you only have 5 people on the team. But you can't see what the other team has.
That's really interesting.
There was an instance, actually, and it already it's already gone now. It's the only instance where it could have happened. But one team had a reverse fixture just randomly out of luck. So they actually knew what the other team could play because you get to see what everyone's numbers are ahead of time to see, like, okay,
right, and they already had that number?
And they already had that number.
Oh.
And so there was like a little bit of a reverse fixture where you could have like planned. It never got to that third game, though. So game 1 and game 3 would have been reverse fixtures, but they never got to game 3.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
Mr. Dying Duck, I'm going to find you, bud. I'm going to find you. I know you were taking the ACT. I know you were. You admitted it, you fool.
We have another insurrection on our hands.
At least he knows.
The last time?
It doesn't matter. This guy put dying in his name, so he knows what's going on. He knows it's all over. He's submitted. Let's get you into the lobby here with this one, though. Are you in my friends list somewhere? Where are you hidden? Probably LBLC.
It should be.
You're in LBLC. Yes, that makes sense. Wait, what did you predict? Did RNG win? Who won?
EDG is currently winning. Spoilers, everybody.
Yeah.
This is the game lobby's full from. Can't hop in
Get
yet.
fucked. Someone drop. Dorp. Someone dorp for Ding Dong. Okay, now you can join. Because Ding Dong. Or you're Ding Dong. I guess I called you Ding Dong in that.
You did call me Ding Dong.
That's all right. It's the term of endearment.
Dying Duck is asking when you're retiring and he gets the owner role.
We did just have a vote for who would run the Discord next season, and it, again, was me in a landslide victory of 1,470 to 0. So maybe when you guys can beat me out in that, I'll give it over. All right, so we got... This is a best of 3 as well, so if there is a victor here that is not Sensei, then we will be going to the game 3. Let me get these things correct right now. One for Randals. I want to talk about I think they already have their 5 picked. So I want to talk about what they can pick with you because that's something I can do.
Okay.
All right. Maybe I should send them to you. Here, let me do that. It's gonna be way easier, right? Then you can see it. They had 10 champions. You're going to see these colors associated with the champions. They don't mean anything. Okay. They were only used for the instance of like when we were creating fair teams kind of thing, like fair, the 30 groups of 10.
Uh-huh.
Those colors were associated with basically win rates and ability in ARAMs.
Okay.
So that's how we kind of matched up. Like, okay, they had to have AD, AP, tank, and had to have, 2 that were above 52% win rate, 2 that were below 48, stuff like that.
Oh.
So that's how they're colored.
Wow. Some high budget stuff.
They are also in blind pick mode because they can at any point have overlapping champions.
Right.
Because you can only control so much of that. But the one I just sent you is what Sensei Randals can play, and the one below it is going to be the PC's possibilities here. And actually, both look pretty strong.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm assuming in the ARAM comp picks, there's none of the Giga Broken ARAM champions like brands. Assuming there's no brands.
True.
Puggle, did you have EDG in your pick'ems?
No, don't talk to me. No. I'm getting rocked. I know that Mr. Dying Duck and me have the rest of the quarterfinals are the exact same. So the only person that can continue to actually get higher than me is Mighty, who has EDG. So did EDG win?
I was gonna say I think I'm sitting in 4th, but I did not have EDG. So
you have RNG as well.
Yeah.
Who'd you pick for the C9 game?
Do
you have Hopium in you or no?
I had some Hopium. I did pick C9, but I'm
okay.
I'm not feeling that hopeful.
All right. Okay, so let's talk about what they can pick here. Because on the side of Sensei Randals, they've got, well, it looks like they're going to go the Yone, the Wukong, Sivir, Talia, and the Lissandra. They also have, like, Ziggs. I think Ziggs is the big, powerful one they're missing.
Yeah, why would they not pick? So they didn't go for the tanks. That's understandable.
Well, Wukong's off tank.
I'm surprised that they picked Talia over Ziggs, though.
I think they might be. I think they're more worried maybe about. They don't know what the other team has. So if anything has a dash, right, they're trying to maybe deal with that in a more effective way, or at least deter it.
Verja's gonna be everything gets reincarnated.
Yes.
On the Sivir, and then see on the other side.
You do have the tank. You got Victor, Heimer, both very strong.
Yeah, Heimer is a good ARAM champ.
I'm interested in this because
he's covering Pantheon.
Level 99 Pikachu just played a really good Caitlyn game in a game where they got beat pretty bad. He was like 8-3 or something pretty quickly.
Right.
So why not let him have that again? I guess maybe
Ram Cameron is the ADC, I suppose.
True.
They're normal.
True, true. So maybe they just toss that to him and level 99 Pikachu's like, I like Victor better anyway, so let me run with that, and you can take an AC now.
Yeah.
Probably trying to figure out their runes as we are. Look at that.
That always gets me in blind pick games. I always forget that I need to do my rooms before I lock in my champion.
All right, so who did PC omit that you would have taken here? I think
They settled on Pantheon. Actually, Pantheon's pretty okay. See, they had Quinn. They had both mages. They had Heimerdinger, Victor.
I think Gnar and Gragas. I would have maybe taken that over Poppy Pantheon.
I would have. I don't know about Gnar. I would have taken Ivern. I feel like Ivern's pretty underrated, but not fun to play though. So I understand.
Right. This is an ARAM tournament. I don't know if everyone's trying to necessarily win.
The
It's like I want to play this.
The shields are really annoying.
I think Gragas is pretty strong in
I
fives,
agree.
especially with that ultimate to split them all up. So I think maybe that could have, maybe
Right.
no one really feels super comfortable on it. I do like that they
But I
picked up the
suppose
Heimer.
you don't necessarily want to throw the Gragas ultimate and then shoot a Yone or Wukong or a Lissandra into your team.
True, but if it's just that one person and you can kill him, maybe
Some
not
famous
Lissandra,
last
though.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. These comps right here seem relatively even. I think this is up to Yone and Wukong for the correct engages, and maybe not getting super baited by Heimer too much. Because I think that if they do dive and split up, and Heimer's able to deal with the pressure of them, really only has to worry about AD threats that are going to dive him. So.
Right. And there's a few ultimates that you always wonder how they're going to make use of them on ARAM. Like Pantheon and Talia's ultimates can have a lot of value, but it can also look brilliant.
Yeah.
So I think
I like the Poppy because the Poppy can split pretty effectively.
yes.
And actually, if
I
they
mean,
had
the
run
Poppy against
Poppy
Yone and
Gragas, they
Wukong
could have
too.
really separated teams like big
No,
time.
it's true. Think that Sivir's gonna have to be on the lookout for the Heimer stun. Heimerdinger is so annoying in general, but on
Yeah.
ARAM especially.
Yeah. I mean, I think Sensei Randals are coming off of a pretty commanding win. But we'll see.
Yeah, that was a fast ARAM game. Usually ARAM games
They've
now
all
take like
been
30
fast.
minutes.
They've all been fast.
I always think like, oh, let me just play a quick ARAM game because I don't want to play a full game, and then it's a 30-minute ARAM game.
That does happen. I think when you're in fives like this and everyone's discussing when they're actually going in and no one's messing around with their build too hard.
Right.
That it actually is a relatively quick game because it's so, no wordplay intended, but it's so snowbally. Like you kind of get going and then you're kind of gone.
Right. I really like the big Poro game mode that comes out around winter on the ARAM
King
map.
Poro thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's always pretty fun.
Well, Earth's up right now. Do you know how long those game modes are going to be up for and last? Like how long the cycle is?
You know, but I don't really know. I reinstalled the League client earlier this week, so I'm kind of out of the loop with a lot of things.
Fair enough.
I haven't really played that much since early August.
Some Noon Quivers being bought right now. Yeah, did you uninstall because you had finals or whatever? Or midterm?
Oh, I don't know. I just
go in phases.
Middle of the summer, just stopped playing as much, and then school started, and it's been super busy, so haven't really.
Yeah.
Oh, Vago, I'm so sad we didn't get to see you when our Ruffian and I came up to.
I know, I heard. No visiting.
Sad.
These teams are visiting each other right now, though.
Oh yes.
Just a short visit. No kill.
Just. Poppy has Grasp. It's kind of interesting. Heimerdinger has Conqueror. It's also kind of interesting.
Who has Conqueror?
Heimerdinger?
I love that. You don't want a short fight as Heimerdinger, so I think it's alright.
Yeah,
I think it's okay.
Yes, yeah. Huh. That's interesting.
This has a different tone to it because Sensei Randals doesn't get to just play on that crazy front foot that they could with an Ezreal Blitzcrank. And now it's kind of PC's turn to actually be able to push up together and poke the way they want to. I mean, Pantheon, Victor, Caitlyn has a lot of range.
Heimerdinger is always going to keep the wave pushed. And
yeah.
There's not a whole lot that they can do about it.
All right, they're feeding Poros. Good.
So, Popoba was talking about something on the last stream that I had never known before. I don't know if you've known this, but if you're holding a Poro snack and you go into the bush, the other team can see that you're there because the Poros follow you. Which is why you always have to use the Poro snack.
That's not always true. So normally when you get into fights, Poros will run away, or if you're necessarily not near people. So you see one Poro way behind that second red tower right now.
Yeah.
That happens to a lot of Poros during fights, and then they kind of like space out randomly. If you have your little, whatever it's called, what are those little things I'm thinking of? You get them in eggs. And you play
Little
TFT.
Legends?
Are they Little Legends? Is that what they're called?
I have no idea.
I feel like they could have come up with a better name.
Maybe.
Anyway, sometimes those can give you away for sure. And sometimes the
see.
Poros will go all the way into the bush. So if a Poro is sprinting into a bush and you see it, then yeah. But that won't always give you away.
Gotcha. These are the real dynamics.
It's all about timing. So Popo was right,
Yes.
but it's not 100% guaranteed.
Where are we in the ARAM bracket?
This is semifinals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And this is the 15-point cap or the 30?
This is the 15-point cap. So this is a...
Oh, well.
Yeah, there's going to be a catch right here as they're trading damage. Here comes Yone doing a lot, but he's getting stunned up as well. Will he go down? First blood goes over to him, and now somebody who knows in some trouble too. He drops Swag. Sidon is going to be the next one to go. Wow, Poppy be able to trade some damage back right there, but it's a 3 for 2. 3 for 3. As PC Ramp Cannon and Pikachu are able to take some damage back right there.
Wow. Yeah, so that looks really iffy from PC at the very beginning there, even though they're the ones who engaged. But everyone sort of hit 6, and... oh, there's Pantheon ult.
Yep. I'm a few seconds behind you, but Pantheon ult is coming in right now. Slothman able to dodge a little bit of that as well. Oh, no name escapes only because someone you don't know could tank that ultimate.
Wow, these are try-hard ARAM gamers. They have cleanse.
Yeah, cleanse taken.
That's saved all no name there.
No, there's not 10 Dark Harvest, which is normally what I expect. And
that's usually what happens.
I know, right?
I like the ghost take on Victor. I often take ghost on ARAM on mages.
Yeah, it definitely helps. If you're not running phase rush, you usually want ghost. They're a little oppressive with this poke here. They got to find there and pick their fights in a smart way here. Is a lot of damage again being dropped onto Yone. He's not going to drop that ultimate, though. They are able to pick up Victor. Wukong trades his life for that. Here comes a flash forward from someone you don't know. They're able to pick up Heimerdinger. There goes Yone. Lissandra gets another. Oh, no name backing up. They're able to pick up that kill as well, and Yone trades his life for the Caitlyn.
Wow, so that's a 5 for 2 in the end. Everyone had ultimates there.
Yeah, that was a bit of a bloodbath.
But now, I guess as PC returns to the map, looks like a lot of them are sitting on full items now.
Yeah, they should be able to trade a lot of damage onto this tower. They're not going to be able to get it, though, now that... Oh, someone you don't know gets super, super low. So Excited might be looking for that with his Q. He's going to take a lot of damage here from Olnoname. It's about 3/4 of his life. Oh,
there's the ghost. Oh!
He's got a friend. Oh, but there goes someone you don't know, and it looks like it's PC's turn to strike back a little bit here, Slothman.
Good spell shield conversion.
Yeah. Come in. Come on in.
Smaller than the diagram.
Popova, did you watch the clone fight? Because that was another comment people were making, and we made them fight to the death in a 1v1 clone tournament.
I think that might have been before.
It might have been before
I remember
Popova.
Coffee House was here.
Yeah, it might have been. But anyway, everyone thought they were clones, and they both went Shaco in the 1v1, and they didn't fight each other. They made their clones fight each other for first blood. And that's that's how they determined who the best clone was. It was pretty amazing. No one saw it coming.
What else happened? I think that was one of the first LVLCS things I did. Was some of those
was that a charity event? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember I played on the Nexus Blitz.
Yeah, well, it might be Earth this year, if Earth is still up when we do it, so... I don't know how the hell I'm going to cast an Earth. How you even cast her.
And Q, and Q, and Q.
Sonic Wave connects. Oh, and the Sonic Wave connects. Oh, and the Sonic Wave connects. Like, just keep going.
Ooh. Okay, there's a good usage of the Talia ult.
Yeah, be able to split the team in half right there. And here comes the engage. A really nice use of that W from Poppy. Keeps her safe for a little bit longer. Wow. And actually, they're able to trade a lot of damage back as Slothman can't even get that deep in for these. Here comes PC. Picking up two themselves. And the flash forward is going to make sure they get a third.
It's so hard to see the Victor W on this map. And they all got stuck in it. Wait, what does PC do?
Huh? They're just buying. They're going to buy items. They want to buy items. That's what's going on here.
Yes.
I'm freezing up. I'm going to pause for a second if I can here, because it's the second or third time I'm at a 753, just so you know.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay there. I'll tell you. Where are you?
I'm at 804.
I'll tell you exactly when I'm 804. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
I'll count it up. I'll count it off.
Hmm.
We're at 8, 801, 802, 3, 4.
Okay.
Perfect. And as that happens, there's a big fight going down. They'll pick up 2 kills. The flash forward from someone you don't know. He's fighting on Ramp Cannon right now. Slothman's in the following. He is able to do a lot of damage. Able to pick up the kill just before the heal comes through. Swag-sided now is in a heap of trouble. He does have a nice ability to block a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough because all 5 members chewing down on him. And they're able to pick up their first turret as the turrets go to 1-1.
Yeah, so it's an interesting path on the Pantheon here. He took Aftershock. First spot, Eclipse. Huh.
Praetorian, I have to give you a compliment, so I'm going to tell you that your hair looks small.
My hair looks small.
That's my compliment to you.
I see. Thank you. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Is that caster compliment a new thing?
Somewhat new.
At least it has been since I've been here. On the last stream, I used it, but I thought I had to give a compliment to the champs.
That's even funnier. I like it that way. Yeah, compliment us.
Because it's called caster compliment. So.
Yeah. This game a lot more even at 9 minutes here. Both teams have their inhibitor towers up. Both teams having back and forth fights. It's 12-16. Slothman unable to get into that heal there, though. Pantheon is doing a really good job of poking and being annoying here.
Yeah. Q's really hurt.
Doesn't have the greatest score, but the value he's bringing to his team is a lot more than the score shows.
Yeah, I think PC needs to poke a little bit more before they try to engage in these fights.
I don't know if PC really wants to engage too much, as they want to just allow them to...
Right. They just need to avoid the all-in.
There's a level 7 mastery flash, and here comes Yone, trading a little bit of damage. Uh-oh. Sivir almost gets popped right there, but doesn't go down in the end. They are super low. Pantheon wanted to use that ultimate, and Victor could follow up with his. They could try to find something, but no need to.
Watching Pantheon in this bush here. It might look to ult.
Oh, really nice Q, though. Getting chunked out heavily. They are pushed up, though, so if any of the 3-4 do... Oh.
Oh, there goes the Pantheon.
Here comes the rest of it. It's all going to go down. They pick up Lissandra immediately. Pantheon's all the way in. Wukong's on that back line trying to cause mayhem. Even Yone's getting stunned up right now. He's going to zap all the way back to his friends. He's actually going to go forward, try to block for Versha here, but I don't think it's going to matter. PC.
Nothing for PC.
Coming up big.
Yeah. Death timers are still relatively low, though, so I don't think they're going to be able to take this tower.
I don't know. That
Now
turret did a lot.
What was that? About 70 damage.
Hey. They might not get this tower. They definitely would have anyway.
Oh, I don't think they do get the tower now. Cloud Turtle wants to report Ram Cam in. Taking fleet.
You know what, though? It's working. They're doing a good job. He's able to run back right now. He does trade 1 kill right there, which is pretty massive, as Poppy's trying to do as much damage as they can. Name drops that wall, so his team can now come and visit him. The gold's almost dead even. It's only a 500 gold difference. And I think a tower will be traded back, so that'll even up.
Yeah, there's the reverse ace. I think you don't really want to get aced in ARAM. You want to keep at least somebody alive to clear waves. But
if you're going to get aced, you want to get aced all the way down in the opponent's end, so you spawn together and no one's running out alone. And
oh, there's the Heimer ult.
Yeah, didn't share a lot of damage, and here comes the rest of them. Swag side and looking for something. Name's able to put that Kate ult onto Sivir.
Oh,
They're able to pick up Pantheon. Wukong and Yone go down to the front line, though. Here comes a flash forward from Pikachu's able to pick up that kill. Now Sivir's trying to do something, but not going to be able to do enough, as the score goes to 22 and 22, and someone you don't know is just lurking in a bush up ahead. You ready for this? He's going to blow up Heimerdinger. Come on, hide. No.
Aww.
Boo. Blood, blood, blood. We'll lose inhib here.
Right, so there'll be super minions on both teams. Is he trying to back out?
Yeah, and here comes the ultimate. Is going to find stun damage onto them. The E snap back almost kills him. Here comes Pantheon. It hits nobody, neither does Poppy's. Now Swag Siden's in a bit of trouble as Omlin is pushing forward. Here comes Wukong. They're trying to find the damage onto Poppy. They lock him up and put him back to the fountain. Now it's a... Oh, it is just a chase down as Yone does get beaten. Actually, Softman saw the out of position. A really nice catch from someone you don't know. Means that it goes to a 3-for-1. And they're going to keep pushing.
Yeah, they have a wave. Oh! Oh! Softman just
in a bit of trouble here. Takes a lot of damage, but has reinforcements. Ghost being used. Nice spell shield. Those spell shields have been really nice from Sivir.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a dead
Yikes.
That's a dead Victor.
It's a dead Victor.
No! Oh, dang. I was more excited if someone was going to try to flash in front of the Caitlyn ult. No need to, though, when
There's an attempt at Tuli ult.
Gale forces forward and blows him up.
The wrong way.
Yone lurking in the bush here. Is he going to decide to back up? Much closer ARAM. This is far above the average win time. We're 2 minutes above the average win time in this tournament.
Really?
Yes. That should scare you. That should scare you.
Those are very fast ARAM games. I like the Sterix gauge on Poppy. That's a nice touch. Doesn't look to be too out of the
someone
ordinary.
caught right here. A nice block, and the knockup is good, but Slothman finds the kill. Now the rest are going in. Someone you don't know is able to pick up 1 kill. He trades himself for that Caitlyn. Now it is a 4v3, and they're able to pick up Heimer. That's going to make it a 4v2. A lot of damage onto Pikachu. Will Victor go down? He uses the stopwatch just in time, but he gets blasted up by Wukong in the end of it. Now Poppy trying to do as much as they can, but it's not going to be enough. All 5 members... Oh, no, that was just a Wukong clone. 4-4.
That's 5-for-1.
5-for-1, but 4 still pushing here. I don't know if they're going to be able to
have a super minion. I don't think they're going to be able to.
That time is still pretty short.
Oh, Pantheon ult in. A very late cleanse, well known name, but a cleanse nonetheless.
Does get trapped up, does get blown up as well. This is about what can you trade for while you run away.
Every time I take cleanse, I forget that I have cleanse.
Fair. That's why I don't take cleanse. That way I never have to remember that I took cleanse.
That's why I'm still gold.
I played an ARAM today, and I switched to Yumi, and I forgot that I switched to Yumi, so I had flash snowball on Yumi.
You just have to snowball it.
I
and then
used it really
flash out
aggressively to start.
dominance.
That's what I
Yeah.
did. I did it a lot. Every time it was up. Okay, speaking of coming up, someone you don't know finds 1 kill, is going to go golden, but gets taken down by Caitlyn in the end. Slothman on the backside probably is going to go down as well, and that's PC cleaning house there.
Yeah, so in PC, it looks like they're able to win some of these fights if Victor and Heimerdinger don't immediately get jumped by Wukong and Yone. And a lot of it has to do with whether Pantheon or Poppy are playing aggressively or if they're hanging back a little
Yeah,
bit.
how much poke can they get out, and then how is the engage slash peel that they do have? Because
Right.
Caitlyn's doing so much in these fights, but if Yone Wukong gets back onto Caitlyn, and Heimer and Victor, it's just so different. Okay, nice little knockback here. Poppy's going to take a bit of damage. Now they're looking for even more, but he does miss the ultimate. Yone getting hit around, stunned up, and will he go down? It's so close. He's able to zap back just in time, so he does keep his life. Oh, no name super low as well. Slothman trying to create some type of pressure because you could lose the game if you lose a fight right here. The inhib is coming back up. 32-32. A lot of low members across both teams here. 17 minutes in.
Yeah, we're at the point now where if you fully get ace, the game's just
Only
over.
position himself. He's looking for an ultimate to split them. He's not looking to necessarily fight. He threw a very strange ultimate.
Oh, that's
not quite the angle he wanted.
Yay.
Maybe they think he's
Missing
back
things
there.
come
Did they
down.
check to see if he was back there? Maybe he meant to ride it to go die and get, like, you know, executed.
I think it's just like a dominance thing.
There was a dominance. Look what I can
You
do to
just-
the ground, idiots.
Oof. Yone and Celia.
A lot is
Are
up to
ones out
Lissandra
there.
and their snowball here. I think if they can go in, freeze them up, and maybe just force these guys to force and look at them for a
I think
second.
if Yone
Slothman
can get his
in.
ult off before dying. Oh, and no one blocks for the Talia.
All No Name was going away from someone you don't know if he was going towards him. He might have been able to get there. Here comes a big dive from Pantheon. Slothman's also on the backside looking for some type of kill. He's dropping super low. He's pulling a lot of people away from the base, though. He does drop the ultimate in the end. He might get it onto Heimerdinger, but not quite.
Not quite there.
Now it's going to be a 2v5 as Pikachu is looking for Yone. Somebody you don't know is going to have to stall here. A lot still down for about 20. He's got to get in there. He's got to do something. He is going in, but he gets blown up
Oh,
before he can
yeah,
even hit a button.
Instant-
And
still
there goes
killing
Yone. It's just so No Name now, and he's against all 5 members. I don't think he's going to have the ability to do it. The Inhib, the Nexus, both go down, and
we are
it
going
is 1-1 in the
game 3.
series.
Wow.
First 3-game series, by the way, of this tournament as well.
Oh wow, is it really?
It is. It is indeed. Let's check out the damage charts. These are crazy. Yeah, cool, Victor. Cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, cool,
yes.
cool. What?
Ah, yes, control mages on ARAM.
Yeah, Lissandra and Victor doing the most on their teams respectively and the most in the game. Check out any other weird stats that might be going on. Took the most damage. Wukong took the most damage. Good job, Wukong.
Nothing that out of the ordinary. The builds weren't remarkably weird.
No, unfortunately. People were trying this game.
There's some interesting keystone choices.
No
Cloud
doubt.
Turtle just hopped into the PC Discord to flame Ram Cannon for taking Fleet.
All right, all right. So I don't know what side. It might just switch again. The sides, I guess you could say they might matter in this, but they don't really.
I think it's just a personal preference thing.
Yeah, I think it's a personal preference thing as well. No sides were assigned, so it's basically just the captains figuring it out together. Like, obviously, you play at least 2 games, so we'll have one on red, one on blue. Sides can only matter if you're playing really tricky stuff.
Well, you can probably check your lifetime statistics on.
Blue side is better
blue
for
side, okay.
Orianna in ARAM because you can hide your ball more effectively in dead turrets.
Right.
That's the only advantage I can think of for.
Yeah.
ARAMs.
I mean, let me see if I can find these statistics for me at least.
Yeah.
That was the wrong button. So it looks like in my ARAM games, at least in the last 2 years, I have a 52.5% win rate on blue and only a 47.5% win rate on red.
Stop getting Caitlyn. This is all on me. All right. Well, I can let you guys know in a second too. You gotta drop down, but let's see what these guys do have.
Take a brief break in the middle of these games to go eat a little something. I'll be right back.
Wait, you gotta drop down.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, let's take a look at these two. This is gonna be the best game because I think these are actually the two most powerful groups of 10 that these two teams have had yet. So without giving anything away, no spoilers. I think this is going to be a pretty explosive game. There's going to be a lot of really solid team fight picks that both sides have that anyone can go with. We see Ari, Zillion, Poppy, Akali. Oh, we have Hide and Shrouds on Eleanor Bull 1, I guess. But that's their champion. I mean, if they were going to play a champion, it's that. I think it's risky to go. I feel like sometimes it's very risky to go Assassins. They don't know that the Zillion's here. So obviously they don't have that intel. But Hide and Shrouds is just a generally good player of Akali, so it shouldn't matter too much. Again, they're going to have a Poppy. Another Sivir is going to be involved. All No Name probably looking through their choices right now, seeing what they should be playing. They have a lot of good choices still available. Oh, I can't give anything away, but they've got another AC, they've got an assassin, they've got a big tank, a bruiser. These guys, they have a lot of different choices here that All No Name could decide to go with. Zampor, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Spam the chew. Spamming the chew there for Pikachu. It is going to go with the set. I agree with that. I think that's very, very good. I think that if you grab that onto Poppy, too, you can blow up some of these squishies really quick. Ari, Sivir don't have that much health overall. They will have the protection of that Zillion, but Zillion is also pretty squishy. It's going to be hard for the side of PC to really get a safe engage. I think Ari might be able to get a couple picks. I think Poppy might be able to find a way in, get a stun. But the poke from Zillion Sivir is going to be pretty massive. I think that's really what's going to be the downfall for Sensei Randals here if they are losing these fights. They might get chunked out early on. But a Mumu set, that's a lot of engage.
It is a lot of engage. It looks like PC's going to have to play this game very similar to how they played the last one.
Popoba, I believe that sets all is not a dash, so it doesn't affect it at all.
It's not a dash, yeah.
It's just like I grab you now and slam you now. Are there more ARAM matches today? Yes, there are.
There are.
My team plays the other semifinal at around 7:15 tonight. And then the finals are immediately after that. So I will stream the finals if I lose, and if I win, someone else hopefully will be streaming that, and then we'll stream the finals where I'll win again against whoever wins this game.
I think you should just stream the finals.
Just from our point of view. I don't know. There's a lot of my team. There's a lot of singing and bullshit going on. It doesn't sound like.
And
I
think the LBLCS would love to hear that.
Do you really think that would be good? Should we just let Popova go for it? Because I don't know.
You know, like the LEC mic check videos.
Yeah, it'd be a long one. It'd be a fucking long LEC mic check video. There's not a lot of grace in our comms. That's what I'll say.
That's okay. Whatever gets the wins.
I thought you were gonna say juice is flowing, and I'll take both.
Oh,
Both are
well, yeah,
acceptable
that's
answers.
that too.
If you want to get the juices flowing or whatever, flow them up.
Blow them up. How many people are watching on this Saturday morning?
It
I suppose it's not
says
the morning. It feels like the morning.
it was the morning earlier. Yeah, Popo, but you could. Yeah, Mighty's on my team, so yeah, go. Popo is gonna stream because he's gonna flame Mighty, which is gonna give actually just our comms though. It's gonna be the same as our comms. We played a couple together recently because we never really us five that are playing haven't really ever played together as a unit of five, and I gotta tell you, I like that everybody was shitting on Mighty.
Yeah.
Felt good because now this idiot's beating me in frickin' pick'ems like a jerk. God damn it. I'm getting destroyed in pick'ems now. It's because I talked so much shit. I just kept going.
Maybe Mighty gets the LBLCS ownership. So we can rob everyone's schmuckles.
Yeah, that is actually what he would do. All right, here we go. Game starting. Game 3 of a best of 3 for the semifinal game to go to the finals. I didn't have much more. I mean, that's just all the information. I was going to keep yelling.
I mean, nothing really sticks out to me. I don't see Dark Harvest and Moo.
Pizza delivery silver is pretty important. That skin's going to help you a lot.
Kinda disappointed. No Dark Harvest and Moo.
I don't like that you can't. I'm like looking at what I can set right now, and I gotta say I'm annoyed that I can't set like for the relic timers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's about the only thing that I really like would want to be able to see.
Okay.
There's no other objectives here.
Right.
They're chilling in the bush. Snowball is going to connect. Someone you know going to flash the 7. There's a 6 from Swag Sided. Previous teammates now playing against each other. Name's got a pretty good position here to get a nice stun off if they do step up. They need to bait that Zillion out a little bit. Oh, he did look for it, but... There's a nice hit onto him. He will have to flash away, but he gets a nice haymaker off, doing a lot of damage to all of them. The stun onto them, though. Look at the damage coming out onto Swag Side, and that's first blood. You do not mess with Hide and Shrouds when he's on his signature champ. The guy does so much damage. A nice flash away from Slothman keeps him safe. He was too far underneath that tower, but Sensei Randals coming out strong.
Eleanor Bull?
Yeah, that's Shroud.
Oh. I see. Wow, I've really been out of the loop lately.
I think you went to go get food as I was telling people this. Zillion and Sivir can definitely poke, but they're also like this super squishy people.
Not quite yet.
They need like somewhat protection though, because they can just get caught by like a Moo set. And just
they both started tier, so their poke will hurt a lot more after like 1 or 2 items. But right now, not really doing all that much.
Nope. But they should just be using it to clear waves, which is what Sivir just did right there. But can keep these guys off of them, and
Ari has the clarity to keep their mana pools updated. Man, these people really are taking ARAM seriously.
Hey, dude, it's an ARAM tournament.
It is a tournament. I suppose it is a tournament.
The chance for a title, man.
What do they get for winning?
Clout. Bunch of clout. Becomes a small engage. It feels like everyone's going to just walk away from it. The haymaker isn't going to really do too much, and what could have been a very intense fight turning into absolutely nothing.
Yep. So if the finals for the 15-point cap tournament happens tonight, when does the 30 cap tournament start?
Should be next week, but we had an issue with some teams. We still have 6 teams that are still in it, but we had 3 teams leave during this week saying that they weren't going to be able to play it. So I'm trying to either fill those spots before I put out the schedule or have some of the teams that are in the 15 just move on up and decide to just play against other people anyway.
Yeah.
Nice flash here. Does keep Graves safe. They were able to pick up another kill there. Swag side and dies for the 2nd time this game.
There's been a lot of fighting, but no one's dying.
Not enough. Thank you for the follow, Chicken Leg 46. I mean, we just had Chicken Leg 45 follows the other day, so I'm wondering if you know him.
So I think that probability is pretty high.
I would hope. It's also, I just lied. I've never heard of a Chicken Leg 45. Just delivered it in a way that sounded convincing, I think.
It was very convincing.
Good.
Welcome, Chicken Leg.
Chicken Leg. These teams do not want to lose. I mean, I guess it's 1-1 in the series. It is semifinals. They get to play tonight if they are victors.
They're both playing like
they're both playing very cautiously. Both scale well too, so like it's not.
The only like easy way for either team to engage is the Amumu view.
Sensei Randals are farming better.
They are.
It doesn't do that much though, because you just get 6 gold when minions die around you, so everyone still gets gold.
Oh, 5-man stun.
Yeah, really nice from right there. A nice knockback on that Poppy ult as well. The Haymaker's huge, though. Connects onto a lot of them. And here comes Akali in the back line, picking up one. Looking for the second. They're able to proc that right there. Oh, my God. The body slam. They're already gone before they can do it all the way. There goes Akali going right back in, picking up the rest of them. And someone you don't know was able to tank that correctly for his team. It's a 4-for-1. What a turnaround when you really thought PC were going to take that. Sensei Randals just showed up.
Yeah, that was really well played from Sensei Randals. All of them end up just that little bit of help. Juggled tower aggro pretty well. And it was a really good engage from Swag Sided, but the damage wasn't quite there on any particular target.
Yep.
Ram Kamen puts in all chat. We lose because of Shroud's Akali. Buggle, what is the script?
Hey man, I literally did not decide to just roll the die like 100 times, okay? True. A little bit of banter about favorite champions going on. Droxers, hey, how are you? Hey, speaking of opportunities to meet people, I'm going to have the opportunity to meet Droxers. I'm pretty pumped about that. And Set just met everybody on the other team, but he died before he can even get the Haymaker off. Now Swag Sided going to walk away pretty safely, but the rest of the engage is now going in. There he goes. He's picking up 1 kill for himself. He does die along the way, but they should be able to pick up another here. Really good play from PC to turn that one as well.
Yeah, Set need to get back into this game a little bit.
Absolutely. Hopefully they can take tower here. Kali doing work. Might be able to finish that off right there, and is, with the help of the tower, going to find that kill, but it's a 9-6, and they're going to even up the tower score.
Oh, Set is looking... Oh, just going to back out. What were you saying about Droxers?
I might have a chance to meet Droxers in real life.
Wow.
And I'm convinced he's a dog.
I
don't know why I felt that, but ever since...
But you're not going to meet me in Rufkin. I see.
Well, to be fair, I was busy that day. I don't know if I was even in the state, actually. I might have been somewhere else. But Droxers notified me weeks in advance saying, hey, I'm a little dog boy. You might get the chance to meet me. And I said, that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to meet a dog.
Yeah. Dogs are pretty cool. And Popova mentioned something earlier in the chat that we definitely should make happen. We're gonna have an LBLCS Worlds 2022
Meetup? Yeah, all down.
activation.
We'll have to organize it through the Discord, and we're gonna make its own channel and everything. Amumu can just kind of go in willy-nilly with set almost whenever he wants.
Yeah, I feel like he can. If they both have ultimate, there's no reason why they should be playing Escape. Come on, step
Got
it up,
snowball
guys.
too. Like you could snowball and then
Step it
switch
up.
targets with your Q if you wanted.
This isn't the sloth man that I play with.
Like I don't care that you're in her tower. Go for it. These are Randals. Definitely the aggressors here. They've been locking PC in the same area for a lot of the games. The Kali's doing a little dance with Pikachu here. And someone you don't know is doing it. They're just letting their tanks get hit. Gets knocked all the way back, and they're going to full engage right now on that. A lot of damage being taken up, but this huge slam onto all of them. I think a Haymaker might just follow, but they don't even need it. It does hit Akali, picking up a lot of kills themselves. There's another. There's the Quadra. Will he finish it all off? He might go down. Oh, he goes golden.
Crowds.
Unreal. Unreal magic kill. Oh, man.
Woo. Wow.
God damn.
Yeah, that Amumu set exactly what we were talking about. Didn't use it to engage, but still used it quite well.
Yeah, still very effective there. You're going to be able to knock down the inhib. Maybe. That actually would be pushed back because Zillion and Sivir can hit you from afar. Might step up a little bit too far, though. Getting caught. A lot of damage on the swag side and going in. But Akali, again, untouchable in her Shroud. Slothman also dropping low as PC Ram Cannon's over there. She picks up another kill for herself. There's the engage. Can he finish him off? There's so much happening. Yes, Akali does go down. They get another kill as well. Oh, No Name drops super, super low. Don't know if he has Haymaker up, but he's not using it. Wait, they might be able to trade a couple of kills back here as someone you don't know does go down to Ari in the end, and Zillion picks up the Graves. Just Old No Name left. 15-11 is the score. He's being chased back.
Yeah, so importantly there, Sivir's first kill was the 700 gold shutdown on Shroud's Akali.
Yeah, that's good. For sure.
Shroud's returns with 2 full items, boots, and a
Old No Name's got a friend here now. He's got 2 friends coming in. Does not get charmed. Is posturing to want to go aggressive, but not pulling that trigger quite yet. Old No Name wants it. He's charging in at them, but Slothman's the one that finds the CC. Old No Name's going to capitalize on that as well. The Haymaker's going to come out and drop onto them.
Oh,
there comes the rest of the chase.
crazy.
Shroud is just ripping them apart. And they're going to get another 4 of them down. Here comes the slam onto Ari, and Frozen going to be iced. Back to the fountain.
Yeah, I think the ARAM god smiled nicely on Sensei Randals today.
Yeah, it seems that that is going to be all she wrote. Now, they could come back up. They're up about 5 seconds, so there is the possibility that they can turn this. GGs are coming out, though. They believe it's just going to be over. 3 of them are back up. 4 of them are back up. They could have a re-engage right here, and that's a lot of damage. But Slothman finds the ultimate, and a lot of damage coming out right now. It looks like Jax is already down. Sivir's quickly to follow. Akali does get taken out in the mix of it. The Haymaker doesn't connect onto anybody. Amumu goes down on the backside. Ram Cannon trying to run for their life, but Frozen also drops super, super low, and looks like they might just go down, and everyone is dead, but someone you don't know, and Old No Name, the 2 original clones of the LBLCS, are going to together knock down the Nexus. Oh, well, I lied.
Okay.
Someone you know is gonna kill himself. And they're gonna find the end of the game. There it is, and they will be going to the finals against the winner of tonight's semi at around 7 p.m.
Yeah, what a great game. Great performance from Shrouds, who mentions in chat that he had more than a kill a minute in that game.
Yeah, that's disturbing. And that was almost perfectly on par with average time. It's a little bit faster than the average time of games.
Oh, well, somehow I'm getting that this might turn into another gate.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this lovely Saturday. at least here in the Northeast, it's very comfortable outside.
Yeah,
Very
it's
very
sunny
nice fall
day.
weather. So
Not that many
all
clouds.
you gamers who are watching streams at noon, go outside.
Get the fuck outside. Get out there, you idiots. There's not another stream till 7. You got like 6 hours. Well, 6 hours our time. Actually, 6 hours any time because that's just how time works.
That's how
Get
time works.
outside for 6 hours and then come back inside and root for my team as Popoba makes fun of the mighty fool. All right? It was a really good series, though.
Yeah. This is a really fun tournament.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
not
very
unfun. Definitely not scripted. Not rigged. Don't
Not
check.
at all.
Don't check community.
Someone-
What a nice guy.
A
Someone I know.
24-month streak.
God, that's-
Happy 2 years.
that's
to
2
LBLs.
years.
Yes,
He wants everyone to know that LeChance licks toes. He's right.
He does.
He's fucking right. It's weird. It's weird. I tried to go to dinner with LeChance the other day, and he just was freaking out because so many people were wearing flip-flops. And I was like, dude, can we just talk and be friendly? And he just would not. He just
I want to
kept
go to
looking-
dinner with LeChance.
It was a
We should
problem.
raffle that off.
It was, go
That's
to
a-
dinner with LeChance. Oh, yeah, that's a good raffle. That's a good
We really
raffle.
should.
But trust me, if you win,
that'll fund our world's expenses.
wear fucking shoes if you win, all right? That's all I'm saying. All right?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to wear shoes.
You're right. Maybe you know what? On the note of maybe
On
they
that
don't want to
note.
wear shoes, I think we're gonna sign off here. All right, see you guys at 7.